So we're proud of that. And those donations came in sums of $10, $20, $30, some a little larger, some a lot larger, but the majority of them are probably around $25 contribution. The support for all of us in Arizona is so big, it's unbelievable. It is just so encouraging. And it's like tonight when I came in, with seeing all of you and all of your support and your encouragement. We could not do it without that support and encouragement. And we will fight till the end. We will fight to the end. And have you heard the recent good news? You know, bad news, or whatever you want to call it. You know, that the president thinks that it's okay for Mexico and 11 Latin countries to file a friend of the court spree against us in Arizona, but denies us the ability to file. Can you believe it? I mean, my gosh, it's just outrageous. It's outrageous. People in Arizona are it's internationalism run amok. As simple as that. And we're not gonna put up with it. And we will continue moving in that direction. The appeals court, the Ninth Circuit, will are we lucky? Yeah. The Ninth Circuit will hear on November the 1st. I will be there. You know, I hope a lot of people will be there, and we understand that it's going to be on. The federal courts have determined, for the first time that I can ever remember, to allow C-SPAN to televise it, which is going to be interesting. So the American people, I don't know why he does that. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't seem like something he would want the American people to see, the way they're behaving. But once we come out of there, if necessary, we have the will, we have the power, we have the force, we will go to the Supreme Court. Yeah. I keep saying, we are not quitters in Arizona. We are not quitters. We are not going to back down. And then we move on to Obama health care, you know, which we won yesterday in Florida. And that was another piece of legislation that the current AG said had no merit and that he wouldn't support, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I used my personal attorney on the 9th floor to join suit with the other county attorneys. So it's cost us maybe $5,000, but if we win, it will save us about $11 billion over the next 10 years. I mean, and we feel very comfortable that we're going to win that one. And I mean, they can say what they will, but they will not win that case. We have got to put a stop to what's happening at the federal level. Yes. It's out of control, unbelievable, and I know that you agree, and I know the majority of the people in Arizona agree, and we know that most of America agrees with Arizona. You know, in regards, we've got 22 states with health, and we've got 22 states that are going to introduce legislation very similar to our Senate Bill 1070. You think the president's going to sue 22 states? I don't think so. You know, they are after me. He doesn't like me. I know that. But I'm not going to give up. It's just amazing, you know, this little gal from Phoenix, Arizona, and they'll look at national news, and they put his picture up, and they put my picture up, and I said, how in the world did that happen? But I want you to know, I was proud of Arizona. I was proud of what we stand for, and when I had the opportunity to meet with him in Washington, D.C., I went in there, and it was like a odd. It wasn't my first rodeo, first and foremost, at the White House. I'd been there several times with some really great presidents. We sat down and we chatted, and he told me what he thought, and I was very clear, crystal clear, my friends, what I thought, and we didn't agree. You know, it was as simple as that. And we were talking about security of the border, and we were talking about Senate Bill 1070, and I thought, okay, this is my opportunity. Parting shot, I said to him, I said, Mr. President, I said, what are we going to do about this Obamacare? We can't sustain it. We can't afford it. You know, we need flexibility. He said, what do you mean flexibility? We have to do something. We need flexibility on that health care. We can't afford it. And I said, we are the most generous state in the country in regards to our Medicaid program. You know, we already pay 100% of FPL. We already pay 133% of FPL. And we do not have the money. We will go bankrupt if we're not already bankrupt. He said, well, he said, we're going to pursue it. Just like that. Well, we're going to pursue it. Okay, okay. You are the president after all. But you know what he's done? He has woke up America.
Yeah.
Woke up America. This is the time that we can have a sea change. Absolutely clear. Absolutely clear. The possibility of winning Congress and the Senate and winning more offices here in the state of Arizona, including all the statewide offices, is very apparent. We had a poll that was presented yesterday by reliable sources, real pollsters, with all the tabs and cross-sections, and I am leading by 17 points. Every statewide candidate is leading by 8 or 9 or 10 points. We are going to take this like a steamroller. But it is important, because we have about 17 and a half more days till election, that we don't give up, slow down, and think that we have it in the bag. We have to keep talking. We have to keep wearing those Brewer shirts and those Brewer buttons. And we have to tell our friends, and we've got to be sure that everybody gets out to vote. And that's what it's all about. And Paul Gosar, he is good. He's a terrific guy. I thought maybe he'd be here tonight. I thought maybe he might be. We need to get him elected. We absolutely need to get him elected. I need a Republican. You said that Tom Horton is going to be here. I need a Republican AG to work with me. And of course, Secretary Bennett, Doug Ducey, and John Huppenthal. We need them all. We are a team. We are a team, and we did a unity flight, and we were well received, and we're moving, and we're grooving, and we're out there, and we're going to get the job done. I want to continue to lead Arizona's comeback. It has begun, but we need to finish it and clean up the job and fight for Arizona and get our borders secured and win this beloved country back. I love America. I know you love America. And it just makes my heart swell to stand here in front of all of you, knowing that you agree with the same philosophy that I agree with. And now is the time, my friends. Now is the time. So, let's get up, let's get out there, let's get our message, and let's take back America. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay, the governor has agreed to take about 15 minutes with the questions.
I don't know 15 if they're hard.
If they're hard, you got to talk to me. And then she has to get back. Who knows where she is tomorrow? I know one staff is going to Prescott, one staff is going to Tucson, the other one's going to the moon, and I don't know where she is. So questions, please, but no speeches, questions. Yes, sir.
I just don't want to forget about Obama and all that garbage. How can states, countries out of our United States border have standing with the knife?
It is outrageous. It's absolutely outrageous. I mean, they're going to charge us with human rights. Countries like Cuba, Nicaragua, Libya.
It's just insane.
It is absolutely insane on both issues, health care and Senate Bill 1070.
How stupid
It is
can
stupid.
they get?
The American people are upset.
Question?
It's really wonderful to see you, Governor Brewer.
Thank you. It's good to see you.
I have a kind of a local issue, and I don't know if you know anything about it, but the 3 state colleges are funded by taxpayer dollars, yet each 3 of them, the vendorship of the banks are from the northeastern New York banks that handle the vendorship, and they're sucking millions of dollars out of the state and sending it up there, why isn't Arizona State Credit Union, which is our state bank, why don't they have the vendorships for the three universities? I didn't know if you were aware of that.
I don't know.
We need to keep our money here.
Yeah,